Good morning, and our last video for week 4 is taking everything we've learned about similarity and applying it to like a real life situation. So this example talks about, on her way to visit Horace Mann University, Casey stopped at Mount Rushmore in South Dakota. The park ranger gave a talk that described the history of the monument and provided some interesting facts. Casey could not believe that the carving of George Washington's face was 60 feet tall, 60 feet. From his chin to the top of his head. However, when a tourist asked the length of Washington's nose, the ranger was stumped. So there is a way to figure out the length of Washington's nose. If we know that Casey's nose, so here's information about Casey. Casey's nose is 2 inches long, and the length from the top of her chin to her head is 10 inches long. So what we're going to do is we're going to take information about Casey and compare that information to Washington. And remember I said how to keep the like terms together? So everything about Casey's nose, okay? So about her nose is here, and about her head is here. Let's keep the like terms together. So Casey's nose is 2 inches long, and we don't know how long Washington's nose is. Casey's head is 10 inches long, and George Washington's face is 60 feet tall. So this is all inches. The problem is this is feet. So we're going to have to figure out how many inches, let's put everything in inches, how many inches is 60 feet? So 12 inches in 1 foot, right? So if we just do 60 times 12, okay, we'll get our answer. I'm going to actually write it this way because I can take down that 0. 6 times 2 is 12, 6, 7. So 720 inches. So I'm going to just rewrite this up here. This is going to be 2 over x equals 10 over. Now instead of 60 feet, I'm going to write 720 inches. Those are the same. But what's important is all of our units have to be in the same measure. So here we go. We're going to go 10x equals 2 times 720, or 10x equals 1440. Divide both sides by 10. X equals 144 inches, and then that is equal to, and if I divide by 12, it's equal to, you probably want to see what I'm doing. I'm going to divide by 12. It's equal to 12 feet. Okay, so his nose is 12 feet long. Okay, and usually with a word problem, something like this, you would have your final answer. Washington's nose is 12 feet. Okay, all right, let's look at this other example. Okay, use this image of Lola taking a picture of her 6-foot father to determine the height of the clock tower. Okay, so we're going to compare everything about the father to the clock. Okay. But notice that her camera is held here. So this is the information we're getting. So this is 2 feet, and this is 4 feet, because it's obviously not drawn to scale. And then this is 2 feet, and we don't know how tall that is. But let's compare this. For this triangle right here, we have this distance is 942 feet. How did I get 942? I had added 12 plus 930. So this triangle is going to be 942. And then this triangle, this height right here, is x plus 2. Or, you know what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to do x, and we'll use this triangle right here. Well, let's talk about this triangle right here. This is x, right? So that's this triangle right here, 942 and x. When we get our final answer, we'll just add 2 feet to it. And then my second triangle is this little triangle right here. and that is, we know that it's 4 feet tall and 12 feet wide. So we're going to look at these two triangles. So this is the father, and this is the clock. Right. So we're going to set up, and you see how this base matches this base here, and then this height matches this height here. So we're going to get everything about the father is 4. This 4 matches with this x, and then this 12 matches this 942. So we're going to do, what is 12 times x? 12x is going to be equal to 4 times 942. Okay. So let's see. What is 942 times 4? I don't know that. 8. 16. 9 times 4 is 36, 37. So we get 12x equals 3768. Then we're going to divide by 12. All right, I think I'm going to go to the calculator for this one. I do not have the calculator out, so let's open it up. I'm going to Desmo's scientific calculator on my computer, but you can't see what I'm doing. Let me pause. Okay, so I went to my calculator and I found out that 3768 divided by 12 equals 314. So what that tells us is x is 314. So when we come over to our picture, we know that this portion is 314. So the height, I have to add in this 2. So we get 314 plus 2 equals 316. Equals 316. So the height of the clock tower is 316 feet. All right, just doing a couple of word problems, and the big thing from this is that the information that you have is all in the words. You just have to gather that information, and it's nice when there's a picture. Please draw on your pictures, you know, write them down. If you had something on the computer, kind of make a sketch of it on your paper and write on it so that you make sure to line things up. See how I redrew this picture here, and I redrew this picture here, and I can highlight in yellow that those are the corresponding parts. All right, have a great day.